talking about? Like shadows in the night, completely unseen.
Who's that? It's a camera flash.
Give me the camera.
Oh, look, he's doing his Batman voice.
Back off, Rat.
Welcome back to the Brotherhood of Gaming video game show, the only video game show that is not afraid to have our own opinions. Yeah, I'm your host, William Morris.
And I'm your co-host, Eugene Morris.
Well, guys, here's the moment of truth, the moment we've all been waiting for. The TMNT 2014 movie has finally come into theaters, and as longtime Ninja Turtles fans, going over 20 years of Turtles history, we had to go see it. So, we went inside, prepared for the train wreck, and sat with all these kids dressed in their Ninja Turtles outfits and them swinging their swords around.
You got hit a few times, didn't you?
Great parenting. In short, this is a really good Ninja Turtles movie.
Well, if you haven't hit the dislike button and turned the video off, we'll assume that you're a person that has an open mind. And for that, we thank you. Here's our review.
The 2014 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie is not betrayal, and it takes a new approach to the lore of our famous turtles. But the blueprints are still intact. They still learn ninjutsu, they still live under sewers with Master Splinter, their rat. They still have friends, April O'Neil, Vernon, and of course they're always trying to stop the infamous Foot Clan and the Shredder while saving New York. Sounds accurate to me.
Now, for all intents and purposes, this movie is a live-action adaptation of the 1980s cartoon show. Everyone is pretty much in character here. Leonardo's the leader, Donatello does machines, Raphael's best turtle, and Michelangelo is a party dude. Now, the visual look of this movie is interesting. You can't really say if the special effects are good or bad, but they do get the job done. But then again, we also kind of feel that the practical costumes still could have worked. The bottom line is, when it comes to the redesign of the Turtles, you're either going to be down with it, or you're not. Now, a lot of people are complaining that the Turtles are too big in this movie. Well, that may be, but we didn't really have a problem with that. If you recall, in the 2003 series, the Turtles were pretty big in that one too. And it worked there. Now, we have to admit, Splinter's design for this movie was something that we were very hesitant on. But we're happy to say that it works. It works well, and he's just as badass as he's supposed to be. Although we still prefer the Splinter from the new series.
Now, the Foot Clan in the movie are given a more modern approach, so they are weaponized like today, and they do use weapons like guns. Now, this isn't exactly far-fetched, as in the 80s cartoons, they did use guns there, or lasers for the kids. So, it's not unheard of. The comedy aspect in the show is also really good, too. While the humor really kind of falls a little flat when the human characters try to do it, when the Turtles do the humor, it's spot on and gets a laugh every time. The action in the movie is actually really good too. There's a few slow motion shots, but when it's used here, it's actually appropriate and does the scene justice when you see a lot of things flying on the screen.
The cast for this movie did a surprisingly good job, including Megan Fox. Now, we know that's going to give us a lot of hate mail, but we actually thought she did an okay job.
Now, after all the negativity and the bad omens and the fear that this movie was going to be the worst thing ever since Devil May Cry or the reboot, you guys got to remember that this is still a Ninja Turtles movie. It wasn't made to be an Oscar-winning nomination. And of course, the critics and the snobbish internet people are going to do everything they can to rip it apart because that would be the cool thing to do. However, you guys got to know that the critics never liked any of the Ninja Turtles movies. It was never made for them. It was made for the fans who grew up with the series and for the kids who like the Ninja Turtles as they are. If you watch this movie with an open mind, we guarantee you that you will have an enjoyable time and you will like the movie.
Before anyone out there says this movie takes a lot of liberties, well, do you remember the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles anime where they actually transformed into giant Sentai? Or that Next Mutagen show? Yeah. If Turtles can survive that, Turtles can survive anything.
Thank you guys so much for watching the Brotherhood of Gaming video game show. I'm your host, William Morris.
I'm your co-host, Eugene Morris.
Now, as always, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe your own opinions on what you thought of the movie. You can follow us on Twitter and Facebook. The links are right here and also in the description. And also, here's the subscribe button. Click on Gene's face. See you next time.